Avenue crew. Come on, y'all. Walked up in the spot like what? Getting love from the ladies and stuff. I'm just trying to get this party off. So this be a night to remember. Ladies looking so damn fly. About 10 of them who caught my eyes. I might show them the time of their lives. Special party tonight. Everybody in my party is VIP.
Yeah, that's
I'm just saying, not in the day, I mean, if this was not professional, this is high school.
Everybody in my
you gotta go out there and earn your stripes. Just break your name. But anyway, y'all know how this is. Let the Tribe Speak Sports. We back. Another installment. Episode 65. Turn this off so y'all don't hear the static behind us. But you know how this go down. Antbone.
Yeah.
You up? You alive?
Yeah.
He talking, yeah, look, yeah. How was your weekend?
Everything popping. Cool.
Cool. So today we got a fully loaded, nope, pause, show for y'all. We got college tournaments. We got records being broke by Greg Popovich, James Harden. We got big NFL trades. We got hockey games. We got soccer. We got it all today, man.
Yes, we do.
We have it all. Okay, my apologies for the correct English speakers. I apologize. We have it all. For your liking and your viewing and your tasting.
So
there you go.
Because me and Baby Tone got a lot to debate.
Dang, y'all just gonna kick me out?
I mean,
Alright, don't worry about it. You know
the
I'm...
show's only us two.
What? He just scared me. Alright, anyway. So like we stated last week, the women's was in the Big Ten tournament. Look. Wilding out, right, bro? Now it's my turn. Two kids just want to go smacking me. Anyway.
We ain't going to talk about that. We're going to leave that alone.
We're
going to leave that alone.
You
can't say that. We'll leave that for the end of the show.
So, alright. Like, if you want to recap this game, this is actually last week's game. When they was in the Big Ten tournament. Maryland women's is actually waiting for March Madness Sunday selection. We know they're going to be in the women's NCAA tournament. They one of the top 4 teams across the nation. I think they're gonna be a number 4 seed, something like that. So,
maybe
waiting for y'all to get y'all selection. Hope everything go good. So, on to the men's, however. Maryland men's played in the Big Ten tournament. They lost to Michigan State University. See, I ain't got this joint booming. Antonio Brown over here, business booming for him.
Business always booming, baby.
Touche. So we had, like I said, Maryland lose 72-76. Russell dropped 20, but Maryland had 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Say it again for me. Aloya, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Hey, one of these days we're gonna get you guys in here. You know what I'm saying, for an interview. Figure out how y'all doing. Figure out where y'all careers gonna go. Don't worry about it. That's future, man. That's coming up. But for Michigan State, we had Christie, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Brown, 13 points and 6 rebounds. So, not sure if Maryland gonna make it to the males NCAA tournament.
They not.
But
yeah,
you know,
ain't no hoping. You know they not. So on to next.
All right, y'all heard Antbone. We had Howard women's in the MEAC championship. Actually, Howard won the MEAC championship. Let me correct that. All that hating Antbone was doing all year. Maryland women's came through with the dub. They played Norfolk State, won 44-61.
Howard came away with the dub? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
So, Norfolk State Downs had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists.
You notice something?
You gonna pronounce her name, though?
You notice something, though?
What?
The women winning.
What's wrong with that?
Howard women, Maryland women.
What you want me to do?
The man is not.
I don't play for them.
I mean, keep it going.
So, Dewara, 11 points, 13 rebounds. For Howard, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Fort Davis, 8 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. There you go. She
I really
did
wish
thing.
I see Howard in the WNBA.
Yeah, I seen her names a lot. I did seen her name a lot.
Yeah.
However, Howard men's lost to Coppin State. So for, like I said, DMV area, Coppin State just pulled off a dub. That's Maryland.
They pulled off an upset.
Upset. Because they was definitely the number 7 seed. And Howard was number 2. Yep. So Coppin State, Tart, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. I'm not even going to butcher your name, brother. But 15 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. For Howard Hawkins, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Settled, 16 points, 12 rebounds. Had a double-double, but couldn't pull out the win. That's how that be. And this is actually women's. We ain't even gonna go over this because, like I said, this is another slide from last week. This Maryland women's in the Big Ten tournament. They lost to UConn. It was what it was.
They didn't lose. They got demolished.
You heard Antbone.
So, yeah.
So I don't know. Well, never mind. I don't believe they're gonna make the tournament either. But like Antbone said, to the next. We had Georgetown men's in the Big Ten tournament. They were the number 11 seed. They played Seton Hall, which was the number 6 seed. Well, as it's been going, like Antbone said, the women's been winning, the men's been losing.
Yeah, ain't no need to go with
53-57, Seton Hall. Georgetown, Muhammad had 12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Curry, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Roden for Seton Hall, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Kale, 14 points, 5 rebounds, and assists. So, hopefully y'all do it again next season. For all the ones that didn't make the tournament, you gotta bounce back stronger, man. We gotta do something.
I mean, a 6-24 record don't look like they gonna bounce back stronger, but okay. I mean, yeah, go Georgetown.
Who is their coach? Patrick? It's not Patrick. Is it Patrick Young?
I think.
Patrick Young, right?
I don't know, Chief.
John.
No.
No, it's one of the big men that used to
John
play for
Thompson
them.
Jr.
For Georgetown?
No, it's not
No,
John
no,
Thompson,
no.
dude.
that
So
one.
it is Patrick Young.
Patrick Young?
Yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Got your phone?
I didn't know
I
that.
believe so.
It's Patrick Young.
It's Patrick Young.
Yeah, I'm about to say that he had the worst, and that's crazy. Come on, Patrick Young, you gotta do better. Had one of the worst years in Georgetown history. Gotta bounce back. Gotta do some recruiting. I'm telling you, we coming. We gonna help you, baby.
Man, why don't players want to play for, ex-NBA players?
We gonna help the city out. We gonna spread the podcast so
Yeah, I
y'all
know
can
this,
know
I
about
know.
it. I know.
Like, even Memphis, they got plenty. I mean, some players went there, but you'll think.
I mean, I think it's actually the recruiting style of the coach and how well the school is integrated to the town or area they recruiting in.
I mean, but Memphis to me was a good program.
I'm just saying that's how it works. So if the coach ain't recruiting or getting the players that
I might want to play for Penny. If I was a god, I'd want to.
Nah, touche. So as we go on, y'all know how this goes. We on DC Sports. Washington Capitals, they just played the Vancouver Canucks. I ain't even know that was the Canucks, but
Yeah.
there we go. Washington won 4-3. Man, 3 goals. My man had a hat trick. Number 92, Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov. There we go. I'm not even gonna say what I think that name is. Anyway, the other goal was scored by number 20, El Eller. So there we go. Got 4 points. He had a hat trick. 1 hat trick, 1 goal. The next game is March 15th at 7 o'clock against the New York Islanders here. So if you're doing anything, come down, see the Capitals, 7 o'clock. Check them out. And that's actually tomorrow.
It is.
So,
Go ahead, bro. Nah, I'm in my own world right now, bro. Go ahead.
so yesterday, I actually found out it was a soccer game. Soccer is back. For all you that like soccer, or, you want to just enjoy the environment, check out a soccer game. DC United 2-1. Last game was against Chicago Fire, and Chicago Fire actually won. The next game, Chicago Fire won 0-2. Chicago Fire. Next game, March 19th at 3 o'clock, we play Toronto FC. Go check it out. You ain't doing nothing next Saturday on the 19th, go check them out.
Check them out.
Check them out.
And dum. Lockout. Baseball. Lockout is over. Finally, they have reached an agreement. Let's go down this real quick. Spring camps open on March 11th, and voluntary report date is March 14th. Spring training begins March 17th. Opening day actually is April 17th, and a full 162 games will be played. Free agency is going to begin after CBA is ratified, and the playoffs is expanded to 12 teams, and that's going to start this season.
Wait, so you telling me as soon as they signed the CBA jump, they want straight to spring training?
Yeah.
Because March 11th already passed.
Yeah.
I mean, but once they sign the CBA, how do you want to do spring training and free agency?
That's what I'm saying. I thought free agency should come first before spring training.
Well, I guess it is, but it's going to happen simultaneously because it's...
I can't do spring training if I'm going after people, you know?
So this is my question. So we seen this happening so much in football, seen it happen in the NBA, to where now baseball, instead of ending in October, now it's pushing into what, April again? Well, April is 162. Well, actually, probably what, mid-May maybe, mid-June.
Nah, hold on, what we in now?
We already in March.
March,
April, May, June, July.
September,
So it's going to
October, November,
Well, you count the playoffs.
probably late November.
January,
Yeah, late January.
late January.
Yeah, I think.
It's going to round.
It's running into football.
Yeah. Super Bowl playoff.
Right.
Basketball gonna be over.
Well, we already know they're gonna get cut. Well, it's gonna be after them. Well, actually, it fit perfect because baseball always show right after the basketball game, football game, depending.
I mean, it depends if they crunch time or not.
That's gonna be a lot of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I ain't dependent, so.
Well, it is 12 teams.
Now, I was about to say, actually, and it's funny, you're actually right because how baseball go, right? If it's rain delays, they move.
They get extended.
Right.
And then now you're pushing into the snow time.
Nah, you right.
So maybe like
they schedule gonna be a lot of
compact.
Crunch games, right?
There's gonna be a lot of back to back. We want to see a lot of injuries.
Hopefully not, but I get what you're saying.
I won't be surprised if we see a lot of somebody break the home run record in one season.
Because of so many games.
Because so many games is right back to back.
But a lot of players don't play in back-to-back games. Even your best hitters, they always don't play in back-to-back games.
Yeah.
4 week of schedule, bro. Your best player might not play in
That's
one
not
of
real.
those games, two of those
You might
games.
turn to a DH.
And you also got double headers. You got 2 games in the
That's
same
what I'm saying.
day. So I can't have 2 games in the same day and have it back-to-back. Like,
But
a lot of people ain't gonna be
But then
playing.
they extended the playoffs with 12 teams now.
How many teams was it?
I think it was what, 8?
I think it was like 8.
Yeah.
Like 7.
No, it was like 8 or 10.
So now you even really
I
extend
mean,
the season.
but I like the playoffs though. I like them extending the playoffs.
Yeah, I used to watch it, but I'm gonna get back into baseball even more.
Yeah,
I catch it here and there.
Yeah, I like the playoffs.
I think every single my favorite players retired.
Yeah,
think
I was
that's
about
what
to
happened,
say,
yeah.
it's funny, so growing up, right, and I tell people, even though I work at the Nationals fan, I tell people this all the time, because they be like, what were you growing up? Because we didn't have a fan here. Well, I was an Orioles fan. Cal Ripken, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to my favorite baseball player, happened to be, I would say it was a toss-up between Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez.
Derek Jeter was always
just-
my favorite.
I mean, Derek Jeter was, I guess, alright, Cal Ripken was my favorite first. And then it was Derek Jeter because he was dead left. He's the captain. I give him that.
Rodriguez.
Right. Then Alex Rodriguez come along. Then you hit players like
Ramirez,
I mean, we just
and like I said, even the home run race, right?
Yeah.
So you catch on baseball by names, but so from when I started playing baseball a little bit, when I worked when I worked at the baseball stadium, well, you know now I just come home and like flip to the end of the baseball game, and I never would have did that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying before, but now I just random flipping through sports. Let me catch the end of the baseball game. All right. Interesting. All right. Well, now we on the nitty gritty. One of the good things happened. Well, good thing happened for my man. He had ups, downs. He had a roller coaster. I
mean,
already said.
injuries.
You could say that at the end
Injuries.
of his career. I mean, I would say his career was already over when
Oh,
all
no,
this
can
stuff happened.
Can I finish giving him his spiel,
I mean,
his
yeah,
flowers?
I mean, you could.
Alright,
Good.
Ant said we already knew he was Hall of Fame bound, so this is a no-brainer. My man Tiger Woods, y'all. Everybody just put the little what the Kango hat to the side, cause Tiger Woods. There we go. Anybody want, get Tiger Woods his respect flowers? Anything else?
When you say golf, you think of
Tiger.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger.
That's it. That's why I say we think golf, you think of Tiger Woods.
Tiger.
Literally.
No,
And
go
Phil
out-
Nicholson,
yeah.
but you think more so of Tiger Woods.
Touché.
So,
Growing up, no, not trying to be funny. Everybody wanted to be that.
Tiger
And Tiger Woods.
I'm about to say, in a
Tiger
way-
Woods, y'all.
I'm
But
about
in
to
every
say-
sport, though, that's the crazy part.
I was about to say that's funny.
I'm Black Tiger.
Besides when people like shoot the ball like Magic, Jordan, Kobe, people like Tiger Woods for no reason.
Tiger made that sport for us black people a sport to want to play, in a sense. You know?
Because you see a person like J.R. Smith.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean,
Steph
But we
Curry.
didn't know how many black
NBA
people
commentator
black people actually play well,
So alright, let me.
the
So
majority of the high upper.
Rollers.
Yeah.
High rollers.
So-
There you go.
so-
High rollers.
So, alright.
But high rollers, nah, it's the truth. High
I'm
rollers.
about to say. So alright, let me tell y'all this. When I
And not
Go
not to cut you off, because they be in them tournaments though. That's the
Mm,
crazy
I was about
part.
to say
Yeah,
that.
because you know
So-
Steph be playing golf.
Shaq,
his
Charles
father,
Barkley.
right.
Jordan doing all his times of playing basketball. So
Well,
you know what?
we know why Joe was playing golf. That man was
So
cashing
right now
out.
I'm about to say. So
But
not
still,
only
you can't do
He
that.
still
by
made it.
to play the game.
Right.
well, in a way you can. I'm about to tell you
But
how.
Tiger made it comfortable for
Nah,
us
that's
to
what I'm about to
play.
say. So growing, I heard this from my uncle Darren, and I heard this in college. Not golf tournaments. Playing golf is where most business deals are made.
Yes.
Tennis, golf. What's another little sport like that?
Horse racing.
Horse racing. People bet on horse racing. It's another one though.
Man, all them jumps like that.
Polo?
Polo.
Yeah.
Polo, all them jumps like that is where, people get together, have powwows, and break business deals.
There'll
And
be a lot of
like
white
bro
people.
said, like you said,
the
bro
major-
said, is high rollers at a
But the
certain point.
majority of it at those events are majority white people. So when we see
Alright,
a
we're gonna
black
make it
person,
sound racist, but go ahead.
I mean,
continue.
I'm not making it sound racist.
Continue.
Look at the sports you were
Listen,
saying, golf,
continue.
polo.
I'm gonna let you go ahead. Continue.
business deals.
I'm not gonna knock you. Go ahead. Continue.
Cool, but when it comes to Tiger, we go to golf.
That
and
broke the mold. Tiger broke the mold.
And then for those players not to
All
be,
the athletes came after Tiger.
yeah, those that's not professional golfers.
Mm-hmm.
They said, all right,
Celebrities, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play golf. I don't know what's about golf, but
Like I said,
everybody
J.R.
get
Smith
the
went to school and
Actually,
picked up
everybody
golf.
get the golf.
Look, I'm about to say I ain't watched. Well, I watched some of the movie. I don't remember it, and I hate to knock the movie. Have y'all watched Who's Your Caddy? With Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
I watched some of it.
I remember bits and pieces, right? But I don't remember the whole
mean,
movie, right?
Yeah,
I just
I
a
mean,
big boy in it.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
there,
Big
right,
Boy.
right.
Yeah.
Big Boy, Cedric the
I mean, that was
Entertainer.
that was a nice movie though. Don't
It
get
was-
me wrong.
it
It
was-
wasn't.
That's why I said I don't want
It
to
wasn't
knock
Comedy
Happy
jump,
Gilmore.
right?
Yeah, you gonna
Comedy
Happy
jump.
Gilmore this.
Right.
I'm about to say Happy Gilmore,
It wasn't
yeah.
Happy Gilmore because it was Adam
Adam
Sandler.
Sandler. Well, we consider him as us.
I mean, we do, but when you're Adam Sandler and you do that,
Adam Sandler ain't white.
Each his own.
I mean, congrats to Tiger, man.
There we go. Congrats to Tiger Woods, y'all. Now we gonna get on to.
Another one.
Well, hey, bro, that's your team. Do your thing, baby.
I'm a Pistons fan, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh,
with
my
NBA,
bad,
though.
my bad. I
I'm gonna go ahead with
apologize.
NBA though, but that's not my team.
I apologize.
I'm gonna tell
No, I'm
Tony
ready for it.
a stat. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell Tony a
apologize.
stat I heard last night.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't watching the game, but go ahead.
Alright, so we're gonna switch it to the NBA. We have another future Hall of Famer, no matter how you look at it, coach, ring wise, people he coached, players he coached, and just all around respect he had in the NBA and outside the NBA. That's another crazy part. Greg Popovich. He became the most winners
NBA. That's why I put
That's
NBA
what I'm
wins
like.
all-time
He broke the
wins.
NBA all-time NBA wins as a coach.
Right.
He tied it on Friday night, and then he broke it on Saturday night, I believe. No, right. Hold
He
up.
tied it on Wednesday. And broke
He tied it
Friday.
Wednesday and broke it Friday, March 10th against the Utah Jazz, beating 104-102, making him. He broke Dan Nelson. Don Nelson NBA all-time wins for records.
See, I bet y'all, you know who Don Nelson is?
Yeah, he's the coach.
Right.
Who?
The Mavericks, right?
Yeah, the Mavericks. Mm-hmm. And then he went to the Warriors.
I'm about to say he went to somewhere else too, right?
So he actually coached. He coached Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash together, and then he coached the Golden State Believe team when they had Steven
Vernon
Jackson
Davis.
and Vernon
Okay.
Davis and beat the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was blown. I was blown, Don Nelson. Yes.
So that put him at 1,336 wins, one over Don Nelson. 5 national.
Five. The NBA champ. I don't
Five.
know.
Yeah, you kind of threw me off with that one.
Threw myself right now.
He had 5 NBA
NBA
championship as a coach. He had 2 Olympic gold medals
As a coach.
as a coach. So, try to think about that one.
I actually saw a question. Is he the best NBA coach?
Who you gonna put in front of him?
Would you put Phil?
That's what I'm about to say. The only one we know is Phil.
Now,
But they say Ray Auerbach from the Celtics back in the day.
Jerry West
was back. Yeah, that's what I'm like. All right, we're gonna take the ones we know.
Jerry West won't be no coach.
Well, who coached the Lakers? It wasn't Jerry West. Who coached the Lakers when they had
Pat Riley.
when they had Showtime and all them?
So,
Pat Riley's the other one.
so
He got like 5.
no
6'2".
disrespect to Phil, because I like Phil, but I put Greg over Phil. Reason
Okay.
why is because Greg really only coached, I can say probably
The
what,
Spurs.
right, the Spurs. He only David Robinson. The people I seen him coach: David Robinson, Tim, Mono, Parker.
I mean, it's a list full of players.
I mean, far as that we know, far as under San Antonio,
Kawhi.
Bruce Bowen.
Kawhi, Bruce Bowen, right? But then you look at
Sean
Phil.
Elliott,
That Bama, the talent he had, Phil had talent on each team he had, the Bulls and the Lakers.
They actually brought him in.
That's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
actually brought Phil in for all those championships. He wasn't the head coach, like he was.
but you get what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah,
Like
Phil wasn't that head coach.
Phil had
at
that.
the
Phil
beginning.
had that.
When Shaq and Kobe came, Phil came that year.
Right.
So it wasn't like
He built the team in a
Yeah.
way from the bottom.
Right. I mean, he still coached them. I mean, he
He-
coached
he-
them from that duo start.
I mean you gotta have a coach. Don't get me wrong.
He's a hell of a coach, but
we
y'all
put
saying
him
different levels. Right.
over Phil Jackson in a sense because he did it from the ground up.
And he was, and then he stopped some of them championship
I
rings
actually,
that the Lakers
Phil
could.
came to 2 good teams.
but look,
No, that's what they said.
It was-
Like a Teron Lue.
it was a
he
couple
really
years
coach?
ago, sitting at home or something, watching NBA TV. They had a what if on, right? I didn't know that he was almost gonna get fired his first season.
Yeah, because I think they was trash, right?
Yeah, they was booty. He was
I
gonna
think
get
that's why
fired.
Tim Duncan came, right?
So just know, I think David Robinson was hurt.
I think Dave Robinson right, and then
So,
Tim
yeah.
Duncan came. Yeah,
Just know, Greg Popovich wasn't supposed to be right here, right now with the Spurs.
you know
He's
what I'm saying?
supposed
He
to be
coached one of
fired.
the 2 best. He coached to me one of the 2 best,
Best
one of the
big
2
men.
big best man,
Well,
big men. Dang, I can't even
duo
talk right now.
Yeah, big
God,
man duo.
Two.
Two
Duo.
best big men.
I mean-
And then another duo at that. Then you could say a trio. Like
No,
literally,
that
like,
trio
So,
right there was
you could
probably
actually say
unstoppable.
quads.
Question. Where do we
Yeah,
compare
Ginobili.
him?
His face.
Ginobili was nasty.
I'm not even talking about Bruce Bowen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he nasty
Yeah.
too. Where do we compare him against Pat Riley then?
I mean, he over Pat too.
Yeah,
I mean, in a sense,
But
Pat Riley is by far.
I think it's a great owner.
Nah, he's a general manager.
I think he's a great general manager.
No, he's a better coach.
Coach.
He's a.
He was the
you
one
gotta
that convinced
understand-
LeBron and them to
But
come
baby,
to
tell you, you gotta
Miami.
understand this. Eric Spoelstra learned from him.
I get that. one.
Them years that he was winning with D Wade. I mean, Pat Riley was winning with D Wade, and then Shaq came. They still won. Eric Spoelstra learned from Pat
I mean,
Riley.
yeah.
He got all
Like I
this.
said,
We were looking at a Pat Riley coach team.
I mean,
and
like I
Eric
said,
Spoelstra.
And that's why that when LeBron was like he wanted an NBA like veteran coach, it was like not Pat Riley was like nah. You got Eric Spoelstra.
like I said, to me, like I said, if I would have to pick a coach to play for, I would say Greg. Honestly,
I agree with you.
I just
agree.
think
I'm
how
not-
he
I'm
just
not-
handled
right.
himself He remind me of Bill Belichick. There you go, right there. Just how he just well respected, well liked, and just everybody can learn from him. Cause we see DeMar DeRozan went there.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And then now look at him.
But time out. Only thing I'll give you, only thing I'll push back on. He's closest with here. He's a little. Well, I guess you could do that in the NBA. You could be a little bit closer with your players in the NBA as opposed to Belichick in the NFL. He keep his space with his players.
Well, when I say,
I mean, I get what you're saying, like, coaching style. I got you.
Right.
I got you.
And then, I mean, to me, like I said, Phil, great coach. Pat Riley, great coach. To me, like I said, come on, man, he got 2 gold medals, 1,336 wins. I think Phil got what? Just one more championship over him? Maybe 2?
No. You got more.
6.
No, he got 9.
11.
That's what I'm saying, but
Since Jordan got
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking Greg though. That's what I'm saying. I take Greg because Greg got his 5 with just one team and just a team he just built on around.
Yeah, Greg Popovich, to his credit, he had and coached the greatest power forward of all time, and to Phil Jackson credit, he coached the 2 greatest players of all time. All right.
I don't like nothing from Phil. I like Phil.
Phil coached the two most dominant players, and one of the other players that resembled just like.
Man, I don't like how Phil did my man Melo in New York, man. There you go right there. There you go right there. That showed me his true color right there.
Well, yeah, we can't even knock Scotty and Davis, right?
By far the best of teams.
He had an Olympic team. There you go right there.
On all his team, like.
But Pop, what he did with his team,
right,
and his talent,
he molded him in a sense.
You can't say, we could never say at any year Tony Parker was a top 5 point guard.
Necessarily.
He
was decent. I like Tony Parker.
We can't say in any year that he was playing, hey, he was a top 5 point guard. We can't say the same thing about Manu either. He was a top. We can't. Out of all the years.
Hey, Manu was close. Hold on.
What I'm saying
I got you. No disrespect to Tony Parker.
Whoa, hold up.
No disrespect to Tony Parker. Manu was closer to being one of the top 5 shooting guards than Tony Parker was closer to being top 5 point guard.
Hold up, time out.
I'm sorry.
Time out.
And Tony Parker was one of the top. All around.
The only thing that probably that didn't make Tony Parker in y'all eyes that didn't top 5 because he didn't score the way. That's it. Because I'm about to say, to me, Tony Parker back in the day was the top 5.
But you get me wrong.
With the point guards that he was.
He's a top 5 all around
point guard.
Yes.
Because he was with
Chris
Paul, Steve Nash, Tony Parker. That's on. Who else was in his group back then?
Jason Kidd.
We're not talking about that.
Right.
We're not
That's
in that
it.
conversation. We're talking about the best point guard playing his time.
Right.
We're not talking about the best pure point guard.
Right.
Of course he's up there.
Right.
Of course.
I got what he's saying.
Of course, I'm a fan of Tony Parker. We all is. I would consider him a top point guard too. But though his times of playing, the NBA didn't consider him a top 5 point guard. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
When?
What years?
Do you know he led?
What years?
Do you know? I want to say that first championship, maybe his second championship.
I was about to say
he led them in a sense.
And they style of play back in the day.
Tony Parker was their generator.
No, he was that for them, but the NBA.
You know, he led the NBA, I think, in assists for like 2 seasons.
No.
That's what his thing was. It's assists. He couldn't shoot the 3 ball. He couldn't. That's why I say I think the only difference was he wasn't putting numbers up like the Chris Paul back in the day.
We know
he couldn't shoot like them.
But we know Tim Duncan was always considered the top 5 or top 3 in his position.
Fundamental.
All those years that he was coaching, right? But we can't always say that because consecutively about Tony Parker and Manu.
Let me ask you this.
Because they.
Let me ask you this.
Manu took the high ground and came off the bench.
I know that.
You take Tony Parker off that team, right? You think Tim Duncan would be Tim Duncan?
No, you need all them Parker.
You think Manu would be Manu? Hold on. You think Manu would be Manu? You think Bruce Bowen would be Bruce Bowen?
But you're missing my point. The NBA didn't consider them. No, they didn't.
Why they didn't?
They did.
Like you said, we had a Chris Paul, Steve Nash,
Davis.
We had a lot of point guards.
Wait. Burn Davis was a shooting guard combo point guard.
That's
what I'm saying.
They're players.
Because back in the day, we had point guards.
No, the NBA didn't. They
Back in the day,
never
we had point
They
guards.
wasn't categorizing the point guard.
No, he was in a transition to where it was all around point guard.
And then he led the
to where
NBA
he
in fast
switched.
break points when he was playing.
So,
At the time.
So at the early of his career, it is what bro was saying. But when it switched, it's what you was saying. To where
When he actually got older, when he started going to Charlotte.
How many
Right.
years did he actually was considered a top 5 point guard?
Since what?
No,
the last
no, it wasn't that many
probably
years.
what the last 3 years with San Antonio he wasn't? And that's when his injuries started coming around?
No.
Yeah.
that's like nah.
Right, his last
it's
3
like the
seasons
mid-
with San
it's like the
Antonio.
mid-
Before
Because
that.
remember he came off the bench. Because remember he came off the bench.
Look, I'm about to tell you what it is.
Maybe
It was
came
like
off
the
the
mid
bench.
2000s. It's like right when the switch happened. Right when, like it's literally what we saying. When the NBA switched to fast break and the heat changed and when everything changed, that's when he trended out.
Remember he
That
can't keep up no
last
more. He
championship,
started getting
that
injured.
last championship with the Spurs.
He started getting injured.
Fill those. Yes, he was
Right, that's
great.
that. Yeah,
No, what I'm
that's
saying
what
is,
we
yes, he was great, but in the NBA eyes, he wasn't the top 5. He was probably 6 or probably 7,
Okay.
but he wasn't top 5.
Right, I get you that.
He
But
never-
in point guard, he was top 5.
Point
I
guard,
get
yes.
you.
Point guard, facilitating, yes.
Alright.
But overall, as the NBA looked at it, he wasn't a top 5 point guard
I mean,
when he was playing.
We're gonna agree to disagree, but we
I
know.
think he could.
Look, we know the Spurs was them guys because through the 2000s it was only split between 2 teams. Actually, well,
Man,
it was 2, almost 2. The Spurs and the Lakers. The Mavericks got one. We got one. Who else got the other one?
Pistons
And the
got one.
Pistons got one within the 2000s. So, literally, like we saying, it's Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So,
Both of them had a big man.
we're gonna keep this thing moving. You gonna do the NBA, bro?
Bum James. I don't even know where to start with this one. Yeah, I'm
Had
shocked.
Reggie Miller.
So
I mean, that's
this
the
was
big
Friday
news.
game, right?
Yeah.
All right, so on Friday game, we had one of the most intense, I guess, our newly rival in the NBA. Brooklyn Nets against Philly. We all seen what happened in the last few weeks with the two teams, with the trades, and everything, the back and forth, the Ben Simmons, the James Hardens, and all that. So, Brooklyn went into Philly. It was a heated, like I said, newly rivalry. Of course, Ben Simmons didn't play.
He sat on the bench.
He sat on the bench.
So, and that's funny that I'm curious to hear how y'all feel about that because they say Steve Nash wanted him to sit on the bench so he could know how it felt
Yeah.
to be in the
What's funny is I seen something on Twitter earlier, and they were showing images of him before the game leaving out his hotel. They was already at his hotel. They was already at his hotel going at him. I'll pull up after we get off. They was at his hotel going at him.
Wow.
The dude would call him a cold turkey and all that.
Wow.
Motherfuckers ain't got no chill,
Yeah.
bro.
So, like I said, Brooklyn went into Philly, blew them out from the start. Well, actually got away from them maybe third quarter. They started pulling away.
Second.
Second quarter, they started pulling away. They came out won by 129 to 100. But in the midst of that, James Harden surpassed Reggie Miller for the third in his career for the most 3-pointers. Harden got 2,561. Past him, Reggie Miller, 2,560. But in that game, he was 3 for 17, 3 for 7 from the 3-point field goal, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. So, how do y'all feel about that one?
Well, first I want Ant to say what he said in the car about Kevin Durant.
Oh, well, I said this about KD because KD literally set the tone for this game. Like, he learned something from Draymond about being an energy guy and being the defensive leader that it showed during that game. He said something out of the game. He was like, they couldn't get their rhythm because Embiid kept going to the foul line. And it made me think, like, that's how you beat the Sixers. They're a rhythm team. Alright? If you send Embiid to the foul line, he's not in his rhythm. It's hard to get in the rhythm when you're not shooting. You know?
Not shooting right like
Shooting
you want
basketball. You know, like you want to.
to.
So
And you slow James Harden down.
you slowed the game down for them completely in their offense. And I think that's how they beat them. Like Kevin Durant setting the energy and the defensive tone, and Embiid just going to the free throw line so many times. that they just couldn't do nothing.
And my response to Antbone was, we knew, well, we ain't know, but when Kevin Durant plays with certain teammates, we could see he could turn into a defensive player. He'll take down his scoring and play defense. With like he did this with Golden State when he knew he was playing with Draymond. He actually, even though he'd take scoring when he needed to, he played defense with Draymond. It actually showed that the button of heads was when, the whole incident, Draymond calling him to be where, blah, blah, blah. But together, they was actually defenders. So this not nothing new.
I mean, it's not new, but for him to take on that role with this team, so we don't have it.
Well, first of all, you said that the team, the Nets, actually set to play this way.
I mean,
like with drop. What were you saying?
Yeah,
you see the pieces that fit.
Yeah, you see the pieces that fit, and with KD doing this, it sets the team. I mean, it set the tone defensively that they can rock in and play defense, and they know that they got so much offense on the court.
Right. I about to say prior. My bad. I'm gonna get to you, bro. I apologize. What we didn't have was. Oh, that was Kyrie. Never mind. That was about Kyrie. Well, no, we are talking about
Kyrie.
So
Kyrie
a couple days ago,
defense.
hold on, a couple days ago,
Let's
Kyrie went for 14 for like 17 or something crazy for 50 points, and he had one of the most what he went 80% for efficiency, like something crazy.
He went 6 for 7 from 3-point.
Yeah, something crazy, 50 points, and just cooked whoever they was playing.
Play Charlotte,
definitely. So this, like you saying,
he did it against.
Yeah, he did it against Charlotte.
I think he just scored 48 against
No, not for. He cooked the
Bucks.
Bucks.
What might say against Milwaukee?
Okay, yeah, right. So the past couple games, we've been seeing, I guess, the pieces that they traded for. Like Ant said, Dragic is actually another point guard. Seth Curry, even though it's a combo guard, you could play him off Kyrie and actually move the ball between them two. And Seth's more of a sneaky shooter. And
ain't no sneaky shooter.
I'm not sneaky, but
ain't no sneaky
he catch fire. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they shoot.
Williams is definitely a big man they got.
Williams.
Well, what's the big man they got?
Drummond.
No, they got Drummond. They got somebody else.
With the Braves?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Rookie Bama.
Right.
Oh, Claxton.
Yeah,
But
Claxton.
Okay, I apologize.
He's
up
a
and
floor
down,
runner. No, he's a floor runner.
Right.
He's not a
Right.
person that.
I'm just saying
they
they team in general. We
Yeah,
saying how
but
all
see,
the pieces.
They flip flop Claxton and Blake. So one of them gonna get the.
One of them gonna play, one of them not.
Yeah. So.
But go ahead, bro.
To go to KD and his defense, I think it started in OKC when they played against the Lakers in the playoffs. That's when I think it started. Like I said, to me, Russell brings that energy.
KD didn't.
He
At
didn't.
one point.
But to me, his defense was already there. Yes, to me, when he got to Golden State, it jumped because who he was around. He didn't have to play too much offense.
Yeah.
He didn't have to score the ball. He didn't have to score 50, 40. He can score, give me 25 and 3 or 4 blocks, and I'm good. Right. And like bro said, it probably started from that whole man disrespected thing. And the tweets and him getting into it with everybody and everybody calling him soft. So a lot of things that played then. Because I seen him go ahead against Embiid and he was like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
And that's
but with that mentality, can you be wrong for how he carried it though?
No, but that's what I think this Nets team need. Because they don't have nobody that will bring that.
I don't think they still a championship team.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go on his point when he said about the Kyrie thing, because we already know Kyrie can score 50.
Yes.
On any night.
Yes.
Remember, he only playing road games.
But he shouldn't be able to single-handedly beat a Bucks team.
Remember, he only playing road games.
He shouldn't be able to single-handedly beat a Bucks team.
Watch this. Let me ask you something. If you can rest for 3 straight days, heal your body, do whatever you want. Against dead legs back to back, you telling me you ain't gonna go for 50?
I could go for 50.
My point.
But I'm saying,
My
defensively, I play a defensive Bucks team that, should be able to at least contain my field goal percentage. I ain't saying to stop me from getting 50, but make it hard for me. Make it hard.
Yeah. So, but like I said, I'm one of them. I can't if I'm playing just in the jump period. If I'm playing 4 or 5 games back to back, right, and I got a whole new 5 coming on, they're gonna run us. I got dead legs. They got fresh legs. Me playing defense gonna get slow. Once they blow pay,
I mean, but New York.
I get what you're saying. They trained to do that.
New York about to lift the mandate, so who knows if he's not.
That's funny that you said that too. He's still not allowed to play. He could come to home games.
Yeah.
He could sit behind the team.
That's dumb.
What?
Well, they
Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
saying they really not because they're not going to take the joint off in a sense. They don't know yet. I think they had 5 days to figure it out, something like that. So they came up to where he still can't play, but he can be at the home games, sitting behind the bench.
Yeah.
So this is why I say to me, even with Kyrie, I still don't think they're a championship. They can win a championship. Like I said, we know what Kyrie can do. We know what KD can do.
But cool, but beating the Sixers by 29.
To me, the Sixers is not that. To me, honestly, the Sixers not on that level.
So who is?
Honestly,
If the Nets
in the East,
the Nets ain't a championship team, but the Sixers not on the level. That means the Sixers ain't one either. So who's above the Nets?
who's above the net? I ain't say Miami.
Miami. And that's it.
Miami. We
That's
talking
it?
about as far as the East?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, of
championship
course.
As
team.
far as the East, Miami and the healthy Bulls.
Bulls right now? That's your dog Bulls?
A healthy
I
Bulls.
mean, a healthy Bulls, yes.
That's why I said a healthy Bulls.
But I don't think they enough to beat
And I'm gonna take
a healthy Brooklyn. Let's put all these teams.
Okay, hold on.
healthy
I'm
together.
gonna go. My top 5 far as East championship teams right now. Healthy, completely healthy. Milwaukee, Miami,
It's Chicago.
Chicago, Brooklyn, Philly. In that order.
But in that order, you just said Brooklyn.
So they all championship teams, but they at the end.
They at the end. Cause
Okay.
that's your top 5 right there.
I mean,
Who else? Who can compete with them top 5 healthy in the East?
man, healthy nobody.
My point. Only reason I say Milwaukee's still my number 1 because they still missing Brook Lopez and he's set to come back. And to me, that's why I say in that game last night. I like the Serge Ibaka move, but how when Brook Lopez come back, how much playing time is he going to get?
You need to give him playing time. I mean, well, back to James Harden
Yeah.
and passing Reggie Miller. My big thing
It's
is
cool, but
but he's not no 3-point shooter. Like
James Harden?
like a Curry.
right.
Like
So
a
to me, it's not. It's okay. Congratulations,
He's more of
sir.
a scorer than
He took a lot of threes to get this
That's
one.
what I was about to say. If you look at his 3-point field goals, well, he made in his attempts. I guarantee you, they
Yeah,
probably
because in
like.
Houston, it wasn't doing nothing but dribble, shoot.
Oh no, they was doing jack up 3 ball.
I mean, but that's where a lot of his attempts came from. Houston.
And sad to say, not to take anything away from James Harden, to me, he's a good scorer.
Yes.
But this is who James Harden really is.
He ain't no great scorer. Right?
That's why I say good scorer.
I'm tired of
People will say I'm tripping when I just said that, but this who James Harden is, who he is when you play him, when you play a team that have a team.
And it's
You see what I'm saying?
Besides the fact that Kyrie got better handles, he actually
You gotta
got
make
better
these
moves. Arsenal.
You got to
Make
make
the
these
score.
so-called superstars work on defense, and that's
No,
what
what
Kyrie
I'm
Irving
saying
did.
about Kyrie, his offensive moves, he could turn around, post up,
He
shoot the
got the
ball.
whole bag.
Yeah.
And you can see,
Harden don't.
but you can see when Harden had to check him, he didn't know how to defend
But
him.
Harden don't even know how to post up. Do it.
When have he been able to do that?
He's not gonna
He's
be
not-
a player.
My
But
point.
that's the point that his game don't evolve.
Don't know why.
Man, listen.
Swing, just
If
a
James
three-point
Harden posts me, I'm telling my defender, go the other side. I got him, Slim. I don't need no
That's
help.
what Kyrie
Because what
did.
he gonna do? He gonna dribble,
That's what
step,
Kyrie
step,
did, bro.
I don't need no
That's
help.
what Kyrie Irving did. Like, nah, I got you,
Right.
bro.
Alright, let's see what's next.
But do y'all think that
My bad.
report is true though?
What?
About Kyrie Irving and James Harden and the next practice? Kyrie Irving just busting his ass and Kyrie Irving.
We just seen it.
that out of
He did-
shape, bro.
We seen it, and then we seen it again when he was in Houston when they played against each other.
But like,
We
damn,
seen it.
bro. Like first,
Kyrie Irving owns this man. He didn't want to check him no more. They ended up putting the other shooting guard on the Bama. He didn't want, and he carried them. All right. So
Let's,
we had.
where we at? Next page for you.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
Thank you, sir. Other side.
man, good bro.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Like that. Thank you, my good
Nah,
man.
you know,
All right. So we had a bunch of NBA games on Saturday. But we're gonna start off with a few injuries that came along. The New York Knicks Cam Reddish, he's out for the season with a separated shoulder. I think that's kind of like a big blow for New York.
I don't really think so.
I think he could have helped them a little bit. Okay, cool.
I think Cam Reddish didn't take that leap yet.
But man, he just got there though. So,
but Atlanta wanted him to, but he didn't. So the fact that you couldn't do there, I don't think you could do it in
two
New
different
York.
coaches, two different systems.
You got R.J. Bird and Julius Randle. He not.
Oh,
getting that.
Randall gone next year. Bird to me is their star. He had to just develop. That's all.
But he did.
He did, but tremendously.
What I'm saying about Cam,
never Ben Simmons when he came out, and now look at him.
Cam didn't do that yet.
Like I said, it take some time.
Maybe
Take some time.
he just been hurt.
And that's what I said.
Yeah, maybe he just been hurt.
Okay. Then a big blow
Definitely
for the Cleveland Cavaliers. To me, one of their pieces in that offense and on the defensive side, Jared Allen, NBA All-Star. He's out for the season for fractured finger. My man, you gotta, sometimes you gotta come out that thing.
Tape that thing up.
He gotta come out that thing, man. He gotta come out that thing.
I mean,
he broke that joint.
These injuries is more significant than what we think. Like, cause I was thinking about Zion. I'm like, what really make your foot keep you out for the whole season?
Wait. Wait. I think Jared Allen could come back. They still make the playoffs. I mean, they got, probably 15 games left, maybe?
Yeah.
I think he can still come back. I think, depending.
But what make him not, like, he can't dribble or something? Like,
well, it depends on what finger it is.
He can't dribble.
I mean, look.
Well, he probably fractured to the point to where he can't really play.
Right.
But we seen people like a Kobe, that killer instinct, like a Kobe. Just say, take my three fingers up together. And we're gonna do our thing. We didn't see the battle going to silent. Hey, pop this in real quick. We Gucci.
Yeah, let's do it.
Real quick, y'all think that's gonna affect Cleveland?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
On the defensive end?
I mean, boy, did y'all see that game Darius Garland had during the week? Okay.
I seen some of it.
That boy dropped 41.
Alright, so we're gonna start off with the first game. We're gonna go the Timberwolves was at Miami. They ended up taking that 113-104. Timberwolves. Indiana was at San Antonio, 119-108. Indiana. Cleveland's at Chicago. Chicago took that 101-91. Then we had last night game, the big game that was big time. Milwaukee at Golden State to me could be a NBA Finals scene that we probably just seen. A few pieces missing. Warriors took that 122-109. Klay Thompson was cooking with 38.
Yeah.
What, 6'4", 7 or 7'4", 8, something like that from the 3-point field goal.
Pause. Was it the Milwaukee game or was the game before that Will Ferrell dressed up as the dude in
Friday night game. The Friday night game.
Yeah,
Jackie Moon. Yeah, he said even Jackie Moon can't stop him. And then we had the Sacramento Kings at the Utah Jazz. The Jazz took that 134-125. Congratulations. Well, big shout out to Jordan Clarkson, 45 points.
Yes.
7 for 8 from the 3-point field goal also. And I think it was 15 for 16 or 15 for 17. Mono. A better version of Mono.
No.
6-man of the
year.
Who y'all
Jordan Clarkson. I said a better version.
No 6-man of the year. We know boy Tyler Hero has brought that award up all year, so I'm not going to.
Well, I think he won't get it because he started a few games. Because I think you start a certain amount of games, you're not eligible to be considered a 6-man. I mean, he won it last year, Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, that's why I know Hero going to win it this year.
Okay,
cool. And then we had Toronto at Denver. Toronto took that 127-115. Then we had our home team, Washington Wizards, at Portland. 127-118, Portland took that.
We're going to go deep into that game because...
And then our next, we're going to go, like Antbone just said, we're going to go deeper into that one, of course, because it's hometown. Don't worry about it. It's up there, too.
In the middle, though, right?
Okay, this right here.
Nah, this the next one after this. You see that, though?
I just go.
Okay.
But you see why I put that, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. We going to...
All right, like we just said. Washington Wizards was at Portland. They lost that 127-118. They was going in at 29 and 30.
No, 29 and 36.
29 and 36. Now they're 29 and 30. Portland is 26 and 40 now. Or
25 and 40.
25 and 40.
26 and 40.
My bad.
Well, they 26 and 40.
Okay, 26 and 40. The Washington stat line, We got Kuzma, 26, 4 and 5. Pope, 22, 3 and Kispert. That's their shooting guard or a small forward. They're rookie, right? Okay, the rookie,
Right.
15, 5 and 1.
Go. Right.
Okay, right there you go. For Portland, Josh Hart had 44, 8 and 6 career high for him. Watford, 27, 6 and 3.
What you mean?
Eubanks, 20, 12 and 3. The next game for Washington is today. It's today against the Golden State Warriors at 10 p.m. So if y'all not busy tonight, check that out. It comes on at 10. Of course, it's beyond
Josh Hart,
National Local TV.
Ooh, I like him.
Career high.
I mean, career high. I mean, I did like him in New Orleans. I didn't want us to move from him.
Remember, he played with the Lakers too.
Yeah, but he was better with my New Orleans team.
Okay.
I liked it that. I ain't like the move for CJ.
So a person that didn't play, and they've been saying, you know, what happened when he get back? He had knee soreness, but Porzingis, he did make his debut. Indiana Pacers. His debut was against the Pacers. He had 25 points, 5 rebounds. The next game he played was against the Clippers. They was at the Clippers. Had 19 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Then the game before the last game that he was at the Lakers, he had 14 points, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists. And like I said, he didn't play last game because of knee soreness. So how do y'all like the addition? Because you wanted to talk about it a little bit. How do you like the addition with Porzingis?
Well, for healthy Washington and a committed Bradley Beal, like I said, it works. To me, he's not a scrub. To me, he's not a bum. We know he's not dirt.
Not dirt. That's the point. He's not dirt.
But we see what he can do. We all see what he can do when he's in New York, short time in New York, before injuries, short time in Dallas, before injuries. And we see what he can do when he's on the floor of Washington.
So, okay, you're right. And this was my question, right? I always had this question. I'm not saying it was good or bad. When they paused, when they called him the unicorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's supposed to have been like a cross between Dirk and KD. That never fully blossomed itself.
I mean, you could see it.
You can see it at flashes.
He got the handles. He got the size. He got the shooting ability. It's always about being healthy in the NBA. Yes, Porzingis is a force sometimes to be reckoned with.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. If he could stay healthy, and if the Wizards could, I like they roster, I like their team, so they just maybe need another piece. All collectively work together. Maybe they could make a run. I ain't saying.
Can I ask y'all something?
Hold on, I'm talking about him specifically.
Can I ask y'all something?
Specifically, Tom, you gotta think that it's about the right fit though.
My God, okay, I get that.
Because I didn't like the real fit in Dallas.
Question. Do y'all think they give him too much credit when they compare him to a KD and
yes.
Dirk?
Yes.
By me just looking at his stats and just by me watching him play a little bit, like I said, I'm a big Melo fan, so I watched New York Knicks game more when he was there. He remind me of a KG.
Yes, I was just
He remind me of a KG. You just give him a little attitude, a little bit rugged with him. I think he can get it in Washington. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see he can shoot the ball. Lights out.
Yes.
You can see he can post up. Lights out.
That's what I think.
I'm about to say, I seen it. I'm about to say the games I seen Washington.
What?
He posts up.
I'm just saying, no, touche. I think his weakness is back to the basket as opposed to dirt.
So, my question, did you see the Clippers game?
Not necessarily.
Now, in the Clippers game, he did a lot of post up to the basket.
Back to the basket.
Okay.
Maybe because that's the defender he had on him.
Oh, right. Okay.
Whatever, he took advantage of the height, the mismatches, but that's why I said when I seen that game, I'm like, you know what?
But you didn't
He
see
can be
lot
a
of
KD in the city.
That's why I'm saying he don't do it a lot.
No, we didn't see a lot of that in Dallas because they wanted to spread the floor for Luka.
For Luka.
So you gotta understand who you playing with, Tom.
Listen,
Dallas didn't maximize him right.
He's actually a pick and roll
popper,
pick and roll popper. He's actually that, and that's what he's actually doing in Washington. They get him the mismatches. Hey, you pop out, that 3 ball is yours.
Now I only say that because, like you said, I'm not gonna say it worked. So even with Dirk last year, we managed to weave Dirk in with Luka.
Dirk just stayed.
No, it was Dirk.
Dirk just stayed at the 3-point line.
Well, he came down to the elbow. It was elbow, block.
I mean, but
And just
but
to not see that in Porzingis' game and know he can shoot, that's where my problem.
I mean, they do what the coach and the team asks for them to do.
Nah,
That's why I think Russell Westbrook isn't playing back. Not to go over Porzingis.
To me,
but it goes back to me saying that they go back and play off what the coach asked for them to do. With Porzingis, if y'all ask me to, alright, sit in the corner,
that's what I'm gonna do.
sit on a 3-pointer, alright, maybe catch a
You can
rebound
tell
off
he's a
a
coach.
miss.
You can tell
and
he's
put
one of the
back.
people that
Damn.
listens to the coach.
That's what
I mean,
do.
we seeing him put back dunks.
I just think Dallas had too many shooters. They had too many shooters. The only people that couldn't shoot was their center.
But
Literally,
But we had to put him at center.
but Porzingis was actually they rim protected too.
Right.
So
That's
he
what
played too many. Right.
He played too many rows
Rows.
for him to
Right.
settle in and scoring the ball. When you got a Luka Doncic. I can't score that ball when Luka just holding the motherfucker boop out back.
A better version of James Harden. There you go. Better version.
Just a better version.
That's
Right?
it. Way better version.
He can actually score the ball.
That's it.
He can actually score the ball.
Okay.
All right, then we got a few games for tonight, today, this evening. We gonna go through them real quick. We at New Orleans. Ooh, think about football. We got the New York Knicks at the Brooklyn at 1 o'clock. We got the Clippers at the Pistons at 3. We got Road Team, the Mavericks at the Celtics at 3:30. We got the Philly, Orlando at 6. Houston at New Orleans at 7. Indiana, Atlanta at 7. Memphis at OKC at 7, and then tonight game on ABC, ESPN. I'm sorry, if you ain't doing anything, 9:00 p.m.
The Dallas and Celtics game come on ABC, and the Knicks and Brooklyn is on
The TV man right
ABC.
there. I just knew tonight game come on ESPN on
About to call
ABC.
Ant TV guy.
The Lakers at Phoenix. I'll watch it, even though I know, you know what I'm saying, probably won't.
Hey, if
You know-
LeBron James played, y'all better watch out. Smoking.
But
hope he
you
don't
see how he cost them the game the other day?
Don't worry about it.
Against who?
Bro, let's talk about
was
that.
it Portland?
The Rockets?
The Rockets, okay.
Let's talk about
And he had a free layup. That dunk at that on both sides. The dunk and a layup.
You brought your man up.
First of all, he wanted to get his homie involved. First of
No,
all.
okay.
Jordan was do
He
that.
had a dunk and a reverse layup.
So
Right, you see, every
First of
excuse.
all, I seen it.
Ben Simmons did the same thing.
No,
But look, hey, look though.
Ben Simmons did the same
Hey, but look, though, you
thing.
see what Melo missed? Melo looked at it and something.
You should have shot it.
But
Exactly.
that's where it differ at. We know LeBron don't take them shots.
Yeah.
What you mean? Ben Simmons
That's
did the
been his
same thing.
career.
Everybody been trashing Ben Simmons for that.
And LeBron did the same thing. Well, his whole career.
So,
Alright.
like I'm
My
not
man, G. Anyway.
Your team needed the damn ring, yo.
Oh, Brian ain't saying nothing, bro. Get on the man. Yeah, this your turn, bro.
Who?
You.
Don't worry. You want me to take it over?
Yeah, go
Don't
ahead.
worry about it. All right, so we're gonna go to
Oh no, I got it. Nah, this the NFL. I do way more better than
Right,
NFL.
at the
I got
bottom.
this. Hey, just know for the people, my dog Calvin Ridley, my Eagles would have traded for him, but he got suspended for ban. For the whole 2022 season for gambling, which occurred while he was hurt. During the 2021 season. So what y'all thoughts about Calvin Ridley? I guess gambling and been suspended.
I mean, they got him, G. That's all I can say.
They got him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say you tarnish the game, right? As a NFL player, but like they say, betting on yourself in golf, boxing, and like
That's
UFC
different.
is different because that's
'Cause
more
now you're
individual
trying to
sport. Yeah,
get them right.
if I bet on somebody else, I might be, tipping my hat. But
So-
if I bet
so-
on myself,
But
can't nobody be
what's-
mad.
Is there proof that he actually just better on just his team? Just
Now-
I mean, it ain't even just that. It's more of they don't want to make it look like he giving away inside information, even if he not betting on his team.
This is my question now, because as I'm reading it, when it say when he was away from the football team for non-football injury, was he himself? Hey, look, I'm not playing, or
He
I
said he
need
need a mental.
now. What now?
mental
Did he
health break or
use
something
now?
like that.
Now that's what I'm about to ask. Now was he using that mental to go back?
That I
Nah,
can't
nah,
say.
because-
I
Well,
can't
he got
say
hurt.
Because I know. Because
that.
I know.
He did get hurt, but then he said it needed time away. For
Because
mental
now that
health.
I'm thinking about it, because I know the NFL, NBA, they actually pays players when they say this mental thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
can't take that money away.
that's what I'm saying. Now, is that is that the real reason why? You know what I'm saying?
I
Not trying to say, you know what I'm saying. It's what he did is
that's the reason.
it's
Right.
cool. But my man, if you was away from the football team for betting, it kind of question like, do I really want you on my team now?
No, that would be true.
You see what I'm saying? Like, my brother, we need you. You like a big piece, and you gonna go away
my
just for
question
betting?
is-
Nah.
Y'all don't want them to bet?
Nah.
It's how they do it. I think
They
that's
can't.
the thing. I think that's why I think it's.
Well, I mean, technically they can't. They don't want them to. Cause like we was just saying before we got on. Hold
Any
on.
player could bet.
No, they can, but like we were just talking about with the ref situation, they feel like refs can fix bets, right? Now a player can fix bets by taking less shots or passing the ball, or he can affect the game too.
Well, I think the more so far as the ref thing, because of how it happened and it was so noticeable and how he did it, by just ejecting Tim Duncan from the sideline because he was laughing.
I mean, I'm just saying both.
I think
can
that's when it
happen, both
became
can
more
happen, right?
noticeable.
Mhm.
Versus him, like we said, we don't know how he was betting. Like I said, if all three was on the team and he's Calvin Ridley, hey, look, I got this bet on the game. I need y'all to do X, Y, and Z. We don't know if that's what would transpire.
That's why I said that's
be.
why they can't. Right.
Right.
That's why they can't. Right.
So, win-lose situation, I just say, man, if you gonna bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. Bet I'm gonna get 1,000. Bet get 6 catches and 100 something.
Yeah.
Right. Bet on yourself. Don't bet on your team. Because now it's like, hold up. You bet that we lose or we bet that we win? Which one is it, bro?
I don't know.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
don't
which
know.
one? Or
They
you
ain't
betting
say-
on
they
Matt
ain't say
Ryan
which
throwing.
one. So I'm just saying, I probably bet against the L, the W.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know who
Like,
they
and
play.
then.
I mean, but it is what it is.
Right.
Each his own. If he's not playing, I think the NBA should just put a.
NFL.
I mean, NFL should put a gambling limit. If you're gonna gamble,
And then
You can't-
contract,
yeah,
whatever
you
the case
can't
may
do over $2,000, and you gotta
Honestly,
be.
I don't even think it comes down to
And you
money.
can't bet on your team.
I don't think it comes down to money.
Then that ain't gonna
You
make
can't
sense.
bet on your team.
I don't think it came down to money.
It's about integrity.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
I
it's
don't
about.
think it
Yeah,
really
man,
came with
the
money.
whole season.
You can't bet on your team. You can't bet on your team.
That ain't gonna make
I
sense.
agree
Cause
with that.
now I'm gonna feel like you trying to throw the game. Why wouldn't you be able to bet on?
What you mean? If I'm hurting, I'm gambling. Cool. I can't bet on my team. That's the rule.
Right,
That's
I
crazy.
mean,
I'm hurt. I'm gambling. I can bet on whoever.
but look at the example I just used though.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Right,
You're right.
that's like me saying, hey, bro, I need you to throw 4 interceptions so we get this money now and break you
Now you
off.
can't bet on your team. Now what they gonna do?
Because now we know a person like Matt Ryan, he can't throw 4 interceptions.
Yeah, now what you gonna do?
We gonna keep it
I guess I
pumping.
get it. And that,
I'm a force.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Force
We-
players saying you can't gamble on
We
your
gonna
team.
keep it pumping.
I will.
ahead,
Deshaun
G.
Watson got good news that he's not been indicted on sexual harassment charges. I guess from 22 women or what?
Well, actually, it
He
says
still-
8. It's 8.
But
Women.
he still can face civil suit. That's the crazy part
Well,
about
I think the ones that affected him more got dropped, and I think that's the one that's allowing him to actually come back and participate with the team.
So my question is, was he able to play this
No.
football season?
No,
Why
because
not?
of that.
it. Mhm.
But he wasn't
Because
never,
the 8 woman,
but he
not the
wasn't never
22.
suspended for the season.
Cause they did.
So now the NFL could still take their actions against him.
Well, they not going to. That's why they didn't suspend him.
Right, that's why they saying only 8.
So if he didn't get suspended, he could have played.
I thought he did get suspended.
He didn't.
He got on the exempt list.
Right, he got exempt list. Right.
But he could have played, right?
Well,
No,
he
yes
got
and no.
exempt list because of the sexual cases.
Right.
And how many women came against him.
Okay.
22, but the 8 that I think was more concerning got dropped. That's allowing him to actually be eligible to come on the exempt list. Now. To where my Steelers now, we go ahead and get him
Of
now.
course he
Well,
can get off
actually-
the exempt list because the season's over.
Hold on, they actually said it's not the Steelers that's trying to make a trade for him. They said
Yeah,
it's
not no more because we didn't already backed out because we thought he wasn't going to be able to play.
It's not the Dogs.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
It's the
Panthers. The
I
Panthers.
gotta talk about the Redskins.
Oh no, we about to go down. Yeah, we about to go down. We about to go down. Now.
Well, with that being said, we know Deshaun Watson gonna have a new home. He didn't want to be in Texas
Bro,
no
he's
more.
still young. I think
But
he
he
was
did.
24.
He didn't want to be in Texas no more.
25.
And that's what I said. Like, when he asked for that trade, it's funny how.
All this came out.
But then only 8 got dropped that only affected him more from playing.
I mean, that's why I thought Houston put it out.
I mean, when he
He
was.
damaged the image.
Look,
He said he didn't want to play the
With that
I mean,
said,
we already said. I mean, Andre Johnson said it himself.
with that said, we gonna
It
keep
is
it
what
bumping.
it
Keep moving on to the next. Rodgers supposedly signed a new deal. No, not supposedly. He did sign a new deal, but the money is supposedly to be off. We don't even know.
Yeah, we're not even sure, right? But,
Alright,
but
so
this
I'm
is
not
what
gonna-
this
I'm
is
not
what
gonna say
reported.
that.
This is what's reported.
No, but Aaron Rodgers said it out of his mouth. That's not what it is.
We just know he's the highest paid
quarterback right now. Like,
NFL.
Aaron Rodgers is definitely back with the Green Bay Packers. They probably believe to be trading Jordan Love since he came back. I don't think this is news to anybody. They will be probably getting Devontae Adams back.
I mean, I was to say it's news because the Pittsburgh Steelers ain't getting them like bro said last show. So
But see, that's what I'm saying, dude. A person at his age, would you give him that $200 million? If
it's true,
well, what I'm saying is, if you're trading for him, would you give him $200 million at his age?
What I'm saying about Aaron Rodgers, they would do any team would do anything to win a championship. We seen that with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. They would do anything.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They don't care how
I think
much
Green
money.
Bay had to throw him that money.
But
to
what I'm
keep him.
saying, no, it wasn't about the money with him. I don't.
that's
think.
why we don't know what the contract
That's
really
why
is.
I believe with him, it wasn't about the money, because I can't pay him this much money and still get Devontae Adams back for 4 years. I can't do that.
I mean, that's why
it's gonna be impossible.
That's why we don't know what the money is.
But whatever the money is, they're gonna.
It's restructured for him to bring everybody back. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Hopefully, but
That's
I
probably
know
what's
your point is not about the money, so he could have said, "Nah, I don't want to come back here,"
And
went
take the
anywhere
money,
else.
right, for the
And
money.
took the money and won a Super Bowl probably anywhere else. I don't think he's gonna win it in Green Bay.
I think he is now.
I don't.
I think he can win one more.
I don't. I mean, look, bro. Aaron Rodgers to me is a great quarterback.
Reason why I say that is because you got to think about last 2 seasons. He had to worry about, oh man, I got this rookie coming behind me. Now when he don't got to worry about nothing, I'm locked in.
Bro,
I'm
I
locked
never
in.
had to worry about it because I'm Aaron Rodgers.
Well, he
We-
sorry.
no.
But well, we
sorry,
know
I
he was
feel-
worried about it.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
we know he was worried about it because the last 2 seasons,
MVP.
you know what I'm saying? He was worried about it.
I
Because
mean,
he can't.
It's
I
not
mean,
that he was
but
worried.
He was on the back of his
Yeah,
mind.
he went
He
to go
can't
prove a
get
point.
mad.
He went to
Right.
go prove a point. Right.
Well, he can't really be mad when he did the same thing to Brett Favre. Now they looking at a quarterback in the draft like, all
No,
right,
that's what I
cool.
said. That's
we
what I
like
said.
him. We can't take this time to pass up on him. Let's get him and groom him.
But take it
That's
to
what
your
I said.
Why
point.
is you mad?
Well, take it to your point last year. Take it to your point last year when we had this conversation. He was replacing Brett Favre. Brett Favre was already done.
I mean,
Aaron Rodgers is not done.
No, he was not. He still won the NFC
Brett
championship.
Favre, hold up. Brett
He still
Favre was
went
like
to the
37,
He
38.
still went to an
He
NFC
went to
championship.
an NFC championship.
But
He
what I'm
still
saying
went to
is for
one, bro.
Green Bay, he was done.
Cool, but I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is. But I know.
But we know
what
Aaron Rodgers wasn't done 2-3 years ago.
No.
And still not. So why are we trying? So in the back of my mind, why you trying to replace him?
How old is he?
35, 34, 35?
Like 37. Like 37.
But all right, so
But watch this. But it
Like you
it
just
showed.
said, why do I want to get
But watch
200
this.
million
But watch
for a
this.
quarterback?
When Brett Favre was 37, he showed that he couldn't do it anymore with Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers 37, he's shown that he can still be MVP for 2
Okay, I
seasons.
give you that.
I mean,
I
that
give you
is
that.
Big
I give you
difference.
that.
And
I
still
give
take us
big
to a,
difference. Big difference.
and still take us to a
Big
playoffs.
difference.
I'll
Big
give you
difference. Coaching. Big difference will always be coaching when it comes to an older quarterback. That's why Tom Brady packed up and went to Bruce Arians. It didn't play for Bill Belichick. Coaching, offense matters.
But
everything
no,
matters.
So you
no,
prove my
hold
point
on,
that
hold on.
Aaron Rodgers at 37 is better than Brett Favre at 37.
Ew.
You said with the Packers, I said,
Right,
hey,
with the Packers.
hey, I said, hey, who knows?
In my pocket.
Damn. Yeah, bro.
Because somebody's eating. But
Hey, man, it look a bit like that. Oh, we got work for me, bro.
hold on,
Man.
let me play the middle ground. Brett Favre was in an era where they did get rid of they did, and everybody believed it. When you got a certain age, you had to go.
Yes.
You've been on the team for 2
Aaron
years.
Rodgers came behind Tom Brady that kind of broke the mold. It was like, you not gonna push me out the back
But that's true, but I believe that Brett
No,
Favre.
and
He
I'm
was doing a whole lot with
no, that's
his
what I'm
own
saying.
self.
I'm agreeing.
Like I
with
said,
you.
I don't take
But
nothing.
he's
I love
still-
Brett Favre.
At an old age, he's still
No,
went to
look.
the NFC
That's what I'm
Championship.
saying. I'm agreeing
When he
with
left-
both of y'all.
Right, but you gotta mind you, the team that he's with, Green Bay, and when he left Green Bay, he went to
The
Minnesota.
Vikings
Yeah.
had way
So where he didn't have to do
more
much
fire-
throwing because
firepower.
Adrian Peterson was their
No.
workhorse.
No, hold on.
Yes, he
Paul.
was.
Paul,
Boy, that boy
no.
was throw that
No,
motherfucker
Paul.
to Sidney
They, I'm
Rice,
about to say they had weapons.
But,
They had
but what I'm saying
Bryce.
is,
They had what's my man?
he had a better offense. He had a
Harvin.
better offense
Than the
than
Packers.
he did than Green
Yes,
Bay
yes, he did.
the last season.
Yes,
That-
he did.
that's
To where
why
he
I
didn't have to
said
throw
that.
the
Yes, he
ball
did.
as
Yes,
more
he
than
did.
he did in Green Bay. He still did.
But that came with coaching though. Coaching this game.
But watch this though, he was still getting cracked.
No, that's what I'm about to say. It took the bounty gate.
That's what I'm saying. He was still
It took
getting
bounty
cracked
gate.
Take the bounty game
because Pittsburgh cracked him.
No, it was the Saints.
No, what I'm saying is,
Well,
right, the
y'all
Saints
got-
did it, but James
They got
Harrison leveled that man a bunch of times in that
I
game.
mean,
But that was Brett Favre. He
Brett
was one of.
can take hits.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this: Brett Favre was Ben
Yeah,
Roethlisberger.
Yeah, that's what
Getting
happened.
cracked.
As,
There you go.
as we going through this, let me not forget to shout out our sponsor, VIPshop.com.
Shop
That-
VIPnow.com.
Not now.com. I apologize.
ShopVIPnow.com. Go link them out for any merch or anything y'all want. Shirts,
There you go.
hoodies, anything. They got that for y'all. If y'all want to know, just hit us up and we just put y'all on with them. Yeah, shop.
Mhm.
Shout out to them.
About to go.
Quick.
Bang.
I would say this is one of the two biggest trades that we had. Alright? The other one came on the other end, but I will talk about that later. Russell Wilson got traded from the Seattle Seahawks to the Denver Broncos for Drew Lock, Noah Fett, D.N. Shelby Hurst, 2 first-round draft picks, 2 second-round draft picks, and a 5th-round draft pick. In return, Seattle gave them Russell Wilson and a 4th-round draft pick.
Real quick question: you think they gave up too much?
I like Noah Fant. I wish they could have kept him. I like that he was on my fantasy team. He gave me a couple points. I like him. On the draft picks, yes, maybe you cut off a first. Cut a first off. If you're gonna give up all that and gave up a quarterback, yeah, cut a first off and take the 5th out.
Okay.
Yeah, so give him one first round, 1 second round, and
Bro,
Three
I'm not coming off Russell Wilson unless I get 2 first-round picks.
no, you're not getting 3
So,
players. They're not getting 3 players.
So do you
I
think-
take 2
so do
players,
you
but I
think-
need them picks.
So where do you see Denver going? Well, we know they're gonna win, but do you see them? That's why I'm like.
Division tough now. I tell
That's
you
what I'm
that.
saying. I don't really see. Honestly, in my opinion, he's not getting no Super Bowl in Denver.
It
The
did-
reason why I say
They
that,
gotta buffer that defense back up.
that's what I'm about to say. The only reason,
I like Surtain in their corner. I like they safety Simmons. Is it Simmons? I think it is. They safety named Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah, but he good too. So I like Surtain. I like Simmons. I like the DN linebacker Chubbs. They got 3 good pieces right there.
honestly, to
I
me,
seen. My bad for cutting you
No,
off.
you
I
good.
seen just maybe. What if they get Von Miller back too?
No.
I don't see Von Miller leaving
You say that. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out.
I don't think it's to be a
because they just got rid of him. I don't see them bringing him back, and they just got rid of him.
Yeah, but I
Maybe
don't see that.
towards his end of the season, end of his career, maybe. But
Not this year.
yeah, he just won the championship. I
We
don't.
got Buffalo some things.
I don't honestly I don't get it, the trade, because to me honestly, what do Denver have? You just gave up too much. Like to build around Russell, you just gave up too much. A first round, a
Anybody
second
would
round,
do
a 5th
anything
round.
to compete. They want to make the money. So as
Yeah,
long
I
as
get. That's
we
what I'm saying. I
competing,
get it,
As long
but
as we competing, baby, they don't care about what they got to give up.
you're not winning no championship though.
Bruh, listen,
Man.
Russell Wilson gonna bring more money to my team. Regardless, bro.
And that's why, money wise.
You gotta think.
And the more
They
money I
probably
can
not
get, I
gonna
can get
win.
players.
Like
I mean,
you just
it
said,
depends.
they should know that they're not gonna win with that team that they have right now.
Now, this is what I say. Now, if they can bring in a free agent receiver.
I like their receivers.
But that's all I'm about to say. Maybe Russell Wilson can unlock Jared Judy.
It wasn't mine.
But he
But,
was
but we
supposed to
see
be like
Russell.
But he ain't no DK or no.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he's supposed to be like
Bro.
Lamb though. No, I'm just
Bro,
throwing it out there.
You ain't no DK or
That's what I'm
Tyler
saying,
Lockett.
like-
Sutton nice. I mean.
But there ain't no Lockett. Tyler Lockett. They ain't him.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like he,
And he was their best receiver.
not to take any away
DK
from Russell.
wasn't.
I would want him to go somewhere else that's already there. Team that's already built.
Like who?
Cause I think reports. I know Denver was one of his
I mean, you can
teams.
see.
Oakland was
Buccaneers.
one of his teams, wasn't it?
I mean, you can't go to Oakland. They got
But that's what I'm saying. Like, let's
I mean,
say
you see
they.
the Buccaneers.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say they switch flop Derek Carr for Russell. I would like that because the team is already built. The team is already built.
I mean, you.
But I
would
don't
do
see
that.
why they would do
You
it.
would do that. But I know those organizations.
But you see where I'm going with it, right?
I mean, yeah.
He went
I mean,
to Denver to where, to me, they rebuilt.
It's a little bit tough.
Right, it's 50-50. You're not winning. We know they're not winning no championship. We know that, no Super Bowl.
I mean, who?
It
You give
depends
a
how
Super-
it depends how the chips fall.
I mean, yeah.
I don't give them a Super Bowl. It just depends.
Playoffs,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Wild
know-
card,
I know-
yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I
It
believe
depends how the
Oakland-
chips fall.
Oakland will regress, and I believe Denver will jump over them.
But then you got the Chargers.
They still
And they
well.
division.
Only to me, they just put them in wild card.
Do you think?
No division.
Do you think 4 teams from the division can make the playoffs?
Who the other team?
They would be a wild card.
Chargers, Raiders.
They'd be a wild card.
Raiders,
They go right there.
Oakland.
But the Chargers, Raiders, the Chiefs, and Oakland.
Oh, Chiefs. Who?
Exactly.
Who?
To me,
Who?
it would come down to them
Who?
being a wild card.
Who?
If it plays out that way.
The Chiefs was in there over there.
Who? I forgot.
That's what I'm saying. He went to a division that's already stacked.
I mean,
Hey, them quarterbacks is who?
But go ahead.
I mean, you're right. I would have rather the same with the Steelers, to be honest.
Honestly, I wouldn't want him to see it. What? Somebody like them.
No.
No.
Good. Go ahead,
Okay.
Antbone.
Another quarterback that got traded 2 consecutive seasons back to back. That Carson Wentz. He was traded from the Eagles to the Colts last season, and now from the Colts to the Washington Commanders. Stupid ass name. But the Washington gave up 1 second round draft pick, 1 third-round draft pick, and 1 conditional third-round draft pick that could turn into a second-round draft pick, depending on his incentives or whatever.
How much percentage snaps he played?
Percentage of snap. For these past 2 trades with him, it been percentage of snaps. So they obviously see the talent there. But I'm about to dig more deep into Carson Wentz. The Colts gave up a 2nd-round draft pick and a 7th-round draft pick. No, got back? No, they traded that. Yeah. The Colts traded a 2nd-round draft pick and a 7th-round draft pick. With Carson Wentz, I want to say it's a mental thing with him. Because obviously, my Eagles, we paid him the money because we knew the talent. And from his rookie year to before he got hurt, he was going to be that franchise quarterback. The consistent one that could get the Eagles to the playoffs, have good throwing numbers. We seen it because we ain't had no receivers. I believe since his injury happened, confidence and mentality, something happened to him after that injury that he's not even 75% of that player. He probably not even 80% of that player no more with the Eagles. The Washington gave up a lot. But I might like the fit with Terry McLaurin.
I'm about to say, but they needed a quarterback.
My opinion on it, like I told bro, I like the move. Because to me, I don't think they gave up a lot. Because they still got draft picks they still have in their pocket. You see what I'm saying? Because they still got back a 2nd-round pick. They still got back a 7th-round pick.
You can't potentially give up 2 2nd-round draft picks.
Well, we see what Washington is at.
If it pays off, you can.
The reason why I say that is because my opinion, it works for them because the team they already have. All they needed was a quarterback. Because I always keep saying to Washington fans, even when the trade happened, it fit for Washington.
And look, the more you said that, I ain't think about it. He not that far off from Heineke.
He's a better version.
Right,
because I always take it back to Philly.
Yeah, he the same deal.
To me, if he did get hurt, they still would have won a Super Bowl. Y'all still would have won a Super Bowl.
No, yeah, believe that.
Yes, he got hurt. Because everybody keeps saying that was Nick Foles' teams. Cool. Nick Foles won the Super Bowl for him. Cool. But Carson Wentz got them to that record. Mind you, he was on the course of being MVP that year. Yes, he got hurt. Even with Andy, you look at his numbers.
It was decent.
27-7. You can't take nothing away from that.
No,
You
can't.
give him a team and a defense, and that's what Washington had. A great coach in Ron Rivera.
Yes, I believe Ron Rivera.
Like, that's why I keep saying, like, to
But
me,
I don't
it
think-
fits.
I don't think we're gonna see a shell of himself like those Eagles days.
We don't need that. Not we, but to me, I don't think they need that. They just need him to go out there and manage the game
be
to
calm
where,
for the quarterback.
to me, Heineke couldn't do it. Yes, we know he's not a team leader. Everybody keeps saying
Right.
that. We know that.
You don't
We know
need
that. We don't need that.
You got young.
It's
fat,
enough for him to do what he did last year. To yes, they didn't make the playoffs. It was 14 fighting for the last spot. Pressure.
but
We get it.
They win, they in. So you can't say that about him. They win, they're in. So is the team ill? Don't blame one.
But
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna blame him for that loss. It
And I'm
came
gonna
down
say,
to a whole
To be
team.
honest, now to talk about his injury, I don't think he has had a big game with that much pressure on him.
That's what I'm
Because he didn't
saying.
play in the Super Bowl.
Right. So that was to me his first big game. Like, not to take nothing away, because at the end of the day, instead of in that field, you still go out there and play.
But that
But
means
at the end of the day, he wasn't the only one out there playing.
Right.
Okay, I'm a Carson Wentz fan because he.
I like
was
Carson
by my
Wentz.
team.
Alright.
To me, he's just Andrew Luck.
I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know if that will work. I don't know, bro.
You gotta think about it. They got a running back. They got two running backs.
Ooh.
They got They got
Kissick
McKisson and
Forgot the other
Gibson.
guy. Gibson.
They got a receiver.
Logan Thompson.
Oh, like
They got a tight end.
The Washington is the Cowboys, but just the worst version.
I'm not even gonna say that.
No, something is always going to happen to the Cowboys. Something is going to always happen to the Washington. Play.
Okay.
Like I
So
said,
you
to
saying
me,
that's
my
gonna
opinion,
always be Kirk Cousins and throw that pick?
Yes.
And something always gonna happen.
I mean,
Washington, somebody got to
I'm gonna
always.
tell you how the real.
Somebody is got.
I mean, like I said, to me, it fits because it's Washington.
They not the Redskins no more. So
Washington,
Curse is
like-
lifted. I'm telling you how they gonna win.
And I keep saying
Everybody.
that. And what's funny when they changed their team, they got
the
this.
same owner. I do not believe
Listen,
that they will.
That
be
don't
a
have nothing to
different
do with
team.
the curse. I'm telling you, the curse is real
Listen.
and it's gone.
Like I keep saying, you get Washington. We seen Washington do it for a solid quarterback. We seen it with different quarterbacks, and I can name a few.
No,
Even the old one, Mark Brunell.
I mean, hey, look, they gonna be better than the Giants. They gonna be better than the Giants.
To me, I think they gonna fight. I think they gonna fight between
Division record,
Dallas and Philly for the division.
I think my Eagles will regress, but that's another story.
Alright.
Okay. Dang, I get y'all hopes.
Yeah, alright.
Then we had a trade that happened earlier today or yesterday, something like that. Amari Cooper got traded to the Browns. Well,
I hope this don't turn out to be an Odell situation.
Well,
I
hold
was
on.
gonna say
With
this.
Amari Cooper getting traded to the Browns actually gave Javarius Landry permission to seek a trade.
but see, Dallas, I think Dallas didn't
Damn,
want to
bro.
just release him.
Bro,
Still
the
have to
Redskins
eat that
out
money
again.
up.
Yeah, nah, I think the Browns took one of
Browns
them.
took the rest of that
Yeah,
salary.
so Dallas didn't care what they got back because Dallas got back a fifth and a sixth.
Cleveland rebuilt in somewhat shape or form.
Yeah, I mean,
In some shape or form, because I think
it's
Baker might be on his
Mayfield,
leg.
bro.
I think Baker
Bro.
might get traded
That team is so good.
unexpectedly.
They
But you gotta
can't-
see, you gotta give him one. Yeah, that's the
No, bro,
More.
bro, that team is so
Yeah,
good,
to me,
bro.
to me,
They
that
got the
one-
running backs, they got the
Bro.
weapons.
They got
No,
one
bro.
or two, bro.
No,
They
I'm saying-
got the two best running backs, two best receivers. 3 years with that, and they didn't go nowhere. It's Baker. Baker gotta go.
No, they really.
I think he might get traded unexpectedly, some way, somehow.
I would trade his ass for Deshaun Watson. If I was the
I
Browns,
just said, some way, somehow.
Browns, get rid of him the quickest y'all can. Deshaun
Some way,
was out.
somehow.
Hey, that's
Some
Mr.
way,
Fake
somehow.
Some way, somehow.
But
Some way, somehow, man.
let's get this last slide out of the way, people. Don't
The second biggest trade of the week.
defensive
The,
side of the
the
ball.
most unexpected trade of the week. Fuck Russell Wilson, Khalil Mack. The Bears just traded Khalil Mack to the LA Chargers for a 2nd-round draft pick and a 6th-round draft pick of this year's draft.
It's gonna put him on the line with Joey Bosa. Good lord.
Man, we just seen what.
And what's they side? That's they safety linebacker.
Derwin James.
Yeah, my goodness.
But that boy hit hard. But we definitely just seen what Von Miller
I was
and
about to
Aaron
ask you that.
Donald
Do you
could
think
do.
this had the same impact as that Von Miller
We
trade?
definitely.
I was just about to
The
ask you
only
that.
difference is the experienced quarterback because Justin Herbert is a
That's
young
what I'm
one,
saying.
and Matthew Stafford was
Was a
experienced
veteran.
and veteran quarterback.
Cool. So do you think with the offense they had, because so they showed the stats from their offense and their defense. Their offense was it's top 5 in everything.
Yes.
Well, top 5 through 6.
Yes.
Their defense was just ranked bottom last in everything. Do you think with that defense they have now, with the 2 Bammers they have, and that top 5 offense they have, you don't think they have a shot?
They got a
If
shot.
competing with
Nah, I never
a
said
team
they-
like
they got a shot.
Kansas City
with the
you got-
Rams,
Look,
That's
Kansas
why
City,
I
you
said
gotta be
their
able to
division is
get after the
crazy.
quarterback.
I think they can now.
That division.
I
is
think they
crazy,
will. I think
bro.
honestly, I think Kansas City
I
might be
almost gave
sharp
y'all
with
division.
everything.
I almost gave y'all division the best division, but
Nah, I think this right here might be
I
right
think
here.
what just happened.
Honestly, I think this right here might be that
Four
division
nasty
to where
quarterbacks?
it can go down to the last game.
I mean, it will matter about defense. What defense can make that stop?
And healthy.
Yeah, and which team to stay healthy in this division? We might
Or-
be picking at a Super Bowl
Or
champion
can
from this division.
I flip it on his head? It actually might pause. It actually might be who quarterback can withstand the most pressure and actually throw
I
the
mean-
pass in the bullet.
I
and
mean, to be honest, out of that division, who could withstand the most pressure to me is Russell Wilson. He's been playing it his whole career with Seattle. Like, no offensive line his whole career.
But who's been in the most pressure? Well, I say Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, and I ain't want to say that, but
No,
yeah.
but I'm saying, like, from a career standpoint, they both been pressured their whole career.
Okay, well, yeah.
But I'm taking Russ. Honestly, I gotta take Russ
I mean, only reason I would take Patrick Mahomes
because he got a stronger arm.
well, it's been the opposite. Russell came in early with the running game. Pat Mahomes came out smoking.
But they still didn't have no passing line when Russ came in.
I mean, what I'm saying is,
After
Pat Mahomes never went-
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah,
left.
No,
Pat
they never
Mahomes-
had a passing offensive. They
hey,
had
listen,
a running line.
Pat Mahomes
They
never
gonna
went
run
through
the
the
ball.
game management stage until now.
I mean that,
And
I mean,
he not even managing the game. He managing, should I throw this
That-
throw
I
this
mean,
rock?
but that goes-
That's what he managed.
that goes to Andy Reid and their offensive coordinator. I think that those two probably a match made in heaven
Yeah,
with
I
Patrick
get that.
Mahomes.
I
Alright,
get that.
like
I get that.
Oh, can we just say no matter who's at the quarterback for Andy Reid
no,
just
you right.
because
the
I'm about to
kid-
say Alex Smith.
No, but
McNabb.
but I was about to say the real two standouts are McNabb and Alex Smith. I mean McNabb and Pat Mahomes with arm talent. Everybody else he got to the level
It was
of
funny because he did coach that duo, McNabb and T.O.
right.
That's crazy.
Right. And
Now
Brian
he
Westbrook.
and now he coaching Pat Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Look. So we talking about another coach with
I
smoke
mean, yeah,
offense. So
sometimes it all depends
And
on
he just
coaching.
finally just get
And
a Super
so
Bowl
it
ring.
will be, to me, what coach makes the best adjustments, you know, and what defense make them, stop.
I think Kansas City still got more work to do on defense a little bit.
Of course, it's about scoring a football. Of course,
but your
But
defense
you gotta
gotta make
stop
stops.
somebody.
Gotta
You
make
gotta
stops.
stop somebody.
Gotta make stops.
So yeah, that's that for
Well,
the trade.
let me see. Yep. With that said, everybody, y'all know this. Let the Tribe Speak Sports. Anything else y'all want to tell these good people about next week?
Nah, man, just
Anything
watch
coming up?
basketball games.
Basketball. Keep your eye on the draft.
Happy Lucky Charms Day. There y'all go.
Told you it's gonna be
That was up the other day.
That's tomorrow.
more crazy.
That's tomorrow, right?
combine.
No,
That
that's
was some
next.
Lucky Charms.
That's
Day,
next
St.
week.
Patrick's Day.
That's next week. Y'all get it though. It's Lucky Month. It's the Lucky Month.
He said Lucky Charms
So you
Day.
think y'all gonna draft the quarterback?
Honestly, surprisingly, I won't be surprised if we get Jimmy G. I keep saying that.
I mean, I won't be either. I won't be.
Like I
surprised.
keep saying that. Like
Y'all
it's gonna
trying
come
to
down between Jimmy G and now that I've seen reports about Colin Kaepernick trying to come back to the NFL.
I did just see that. I thought that was a fluke. I seen my man working out. I'm
Man,
like,
I thought it was an old video too, bro. I thought it was an old.
I mean, nah, that's.
Only reason I say Colin Kaepernick is because of the Brian Floyd situation.
I mean, but the only reason I say Jimmy fits more because I believe y'all could probably win one with him.
I think we can because our offense fits him.
Y'all probably can't win it with
I ain't worried
Cap.
about that on no damn Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, y'all probably can't win it with Cap.
Don't do my man
I'm
like
not worried
that.
about Colin
I
Kaepernick.
got more faith in
Man,
than
listen.
one with Jimmy.
I take Jimmy over Colin right now. But honestly though, I won't be surprised too if we trade for Green Bay rookie
Jordan Love.
Jordan
I heard that
Love.
too, right.
I won't be surprised.
Well-
I didn't see a lot of reports they saying we want a veteran, but then I seen we want a veteran and a rookie. I seen reports for both. So
I mean, if you get Jimmy to a 2-year deal, draft the rookie and let him develop.
Yeah.
Jimmy already.
I'll let go Haskins. I'll let go Haskins and just. I'll let go
I
Haskins.
forgot y'all even had him.
Honestly,
Yeah, man.
I hope that Haskins was going to
Certain
be,
quarterbacks
but
from certain schools don't pan out. Alright, I would hope it be one. Yeah, I hope Justin Fields is that one. Alright, that would pan out.
That pan out.
Ohio State have not been having no good quarterbacks.
I say, well, let's sign up on these good peoples, man.
Deuces.
How you gonna throw my man threw deuces in front of him
Yeah.
like they saying deuces, man.
Peace out.
They pieced up. They said don't do peace like this. Somebody told me don't do peace like this. You gotta do peace like this. Peace out.